I've always heard you'll know when you know. I thought I'd be forever alone.
I moved in with my boyfriend about 4 months ago, 5 months ago, I guess, and it's a constant battle of him and his space, and you know, it's like a life-altering thing to move pictures from one wall to another. And I'm just really trying to organize things, but he is so, I mean, it took us an hour and a half to pick out bedding, and that was like a big deal. Like, we picked out bedding together.
Okay, so why do you want to move the pictures? Do you like the pictures?
I do. I love the pictures.
But you don't like where they're located?
Well, I mean, we need to have shelves on certain wall, and it needs to go on the wall where there's really nothing except for pictures. So the pictures need to be hung higher to accommodate the shelf that will be obstructing the view of the pictures. And it's like, he says that it's trying to change, he thinks it's me trying to change him as a person, but I really don't see it that way. I see it as moving pictures from one wall to the other.
Well,
like,
what you're doing, no, I understand what he's saying, because you are changing who he's been and how he's lived, because you've moved in and you have a different opinion of where it should be. But you're not trying to change him, you're trying to change a bit of the room to make it fit better.
Yes.
Right, okay. But guys don't look at it that way. Guys look at it, but this is why you move into a neutral home.
I agree.
When you move into a guy's home, you take on the guy's man cave, you take on his beer stash, you take on everything, his model airplane collection, whatever the fuck they've got. Oops, sorry. Whatever the hell they've got, you take it on. So if you move into a neutral situation, then you each have your little, you got the girl cave and he's got the man cave.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that was what I wanted to do, but he said, no, move in with me. Like, you know, it'd be way easier if you just moved in here with me.
What about the bedroom color? Like the because that's a big one, the bedroom.
It's
right?
tan. It's tan.
Are you okay with that?
I like the tan. I mean, but the bedding was also tan, and it was just very.
Well, at least it was tan, and there wasn't little boats and freaking race cars on it. I mean, that's if you move into a guy's place.
Isn't tan just a nice way of saying beige?
Yeah.
Beige, yes.
Yeah. Was it really beige?
It was very beige. It was just beige and brown.
Well, I do get the fact that we do try to kind of change things up a bit because we're more feminine. We have things that we like to see that have a bit more character. Guys are just beige.
Yes,
you know?
exactly.
Or they have, you know, the racing car picture on the wall, or the boxing pictures up in the bathroom.
Or the hockey cards just put right into the window, or not the window, the mirror. Just like put right in the, like, it's not even a, you know, it's like you don't have a cork board, you just use your mirror as your picture frame.
Well, I guess this is a lesson. I guess this is a lesson for when you move into someone else's home, whether the guy moves into the woman's home, because she's going to have a lot of feminine things on the wall that he may not like as well. So you really do have to compromise if you're going to take this on. You do, like you have to say.
You do, that's the thing, you gotta compromise.
But as long as we don't try to change the guy's personality.
I know, it's
because if you're saying, I don't like this, I don't like that, I don't like that, I don't like that, then that's not gonna work out. But if you say, okay, I like that, but can we just maybe move it a little bit over here so we can compensate for the wall unit that we're getting?
Well, that does not work in my...
Okay, then you guys need a neutral apartment.
We do.
Okay, so there you go. So for any of you deciding to move into someone else's home, you have to take into account and talk about it before you actually go into the place together about the things that need changing. Because once you're in, you've moved in, you've given up your apartment to live with this person, and you haven't discussed this stuff, this could be the breakup.